you know, that God has led, you know, my career. And then, you know, I've caught a lot of flack for doing a lot of C-list stuff. You know, what people don't really understand is when you come to Hollywood, you know, we all started in New York. I never had a plan to come out to Hollywood to be no star or nothing like that. But when you start moving up, you have a tendency to move away from your urban base, so to speak, and then you cross over. And when you cross over, it's very difficult for you to get your agents. I remember once I did a movie, and I'm going to say it because I'm not with that agent anymore. I did The Gospel. And he called me and said, "Why are you doing another one of those black movies?" I said, "Man, these are my friends.
Yeah, your people who you came up with.
They paying me $30,000 for the week.
Yeah, I do The Gospel.
That helps.
Right.
I got kids.
Right.
But it was a great piece to work with Will Packer and those guys. And at the end of the day, you know, when you cross over, so to speak, in Hollywood, you got to stay connected. So I have a cat in the middle that handles a lot of the urban stuff that I do, and I want to be accessible. So I meet young filmmakers. You know, I take a lot of slack for it, but I meet a lot of young filmmakers. And Mr. Powell, if you just give me a day or two so I can get a name in my piece to get it picked up. Right. That's part of me being, you know, from where I'm from, the hood in D.C.
Is that like reaching back almost?
It's like and I didn't have a plan to get this far in my career. I didn't even know what I was doing. I just wanted to do good work. Right. So when you get here, you got to reach back. Right. You know, you got to reach back because what happens is when you cross over, you become inaccessible. And I never wanted to be inaccessible. I never wanted to be inaccessible.
Right. You know? I see, because you've done huge movies. Obviously, like you just said, you go out to Hollywood and you take those steps. And then you work with actually one of my friends, Deirdre, and I saw that.
Shake. And you know, the funny thing, how I met Deidre, she met one of my partners that I grew up with.
Oh, wow.
And then sometimes, like we sit here and you say, "Listen, Cliff, remember I was doing a little spoof on Obama, man. I'm doing a little short. Can I just get you for an hour? If I have distribution, if I got a name or two, man, how do you say no? You know, and
I'm gonna remember that. It's on tape now.
You know, but part of it is, I heard that. I give you an example. I was in Detroit to do the Marvin Gaye story, directed the Marvin Gaye play, and this cat ran into me at a restaurant. He said, "Yo, man, my name is Donnie. I'm from River Road and rough part of Detroit." I said, "Man, I got a movie." So he gave me his movie. And I looked at the movie, man. The movie was good. I mean, it was raw, but it was good. So I came to town and did his movie. You know, so he said he was at a marketing seminar for movies and trying to sell movies and stuff. And a cat stood up in the audience and said, "Yeah, man, I see you work with that actor Cliff Powell. He does any old piece of SHI movie." And he stood up, Donnie stood up and said, "If it wasn't for Clifton Powell coming to Detroit, not taking a lot of money, reaching back and trying to help and lend his name, I wouldn't be standing here." Wow. He said, so I think what happens is people put you in a box. And look at John Singleton. He doesn't go in a box, you know, so it's all God's work.